Resident Evil Village or Resident Evil 8 is a game that's going to be released on May 7th, 2021, setting a new standard on the RE engine, which is being optimized for the next generation of consoles, which are the PS5, Xbox Series X, but most importantly, and what we're going to talk about today, PC. The disclaimer is that this is only my opinion on what I believe is going to happen based on experience and testing. Resident Evil Village runs on the previously mentioned RE engine that was used for the first time on Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, which was a prototype game for the engine Capcom newly developed, and then it made its way to different recent titles such as the both critically acclaimed Resident Evil 2 Remake, Devil May Cry 5, and then Resident Evil 3 Remake and Project Resistance, with each entry improving on the previous one graphically. Intel HD graphics capabilities are from mediocre to outright bad, but it's able to run games like Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Killing Floor 2, and Fallout 4. But here are its greatest problems, and those two being its VRAM and high temperatures. VRAM stands for Virtual Random Access Memory, which is RAM, but is specifically used to display a variable number of video textures that the game might show. The number of VRAM you get from Intel HD graphics, it's only 128 megabytes, which is extremely low, and it can cause unloading textures and other visual bugs that can not only affect the performance but also the experience of the player. When I tried running the RE2 remake, the menu ran okay since it's only a couple of rating effects, but once I tried to run it and playing it, it was a totally different story, with texture that did not show and a highly grain filled screen that, with even the lowest of settings, it wouldn't even made it at the very least playable. High temperatures are another problem, and this is a more serious one because it can end up damaging your processor and the components around it. As I was doing testing for Resident Evil 7, the temperatures were really high and up to 86 degrees Celsius, up to the point that I was only able to play for less than an hour due to fears of my processor bursting into flames, which is totally not gonna happen since PCs are made to shut themselves down if they reach a certain temperature, but the damage may already be done. This whole experience has led me to believe that the upcoming title Resident Evil Village wouldn't even get to the menu despite all the possible tweaking that you could make, and you would be spending your money on something that won't run if you bought it to play it on integrated graphics. Here are a couple of options you can take in order to run Resident Evil Village, even with a tight budget. There is the GT 1030 with 2 gigs, the GTX 1050 Ti with 4 gigs, the RX 560 with 4 gigs, and the RX 570 with 8 gigs, and the Radio Vega graphics that can go from 256 megs to 2 gigs of VRAM, which is perfect if you're trying to build a new computer and you currently don't have the money for a graphics card. Thanks for watching my video and see you next time.